Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I haven't been here in a while. If you've missed me, thank you and I'm sorry. And if you had not missed me and you don't know who I am, that's fine too. So let's just jump right in. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything that doesn't feel like it's for you. It may be for someone else. Leave it for someone else if it sounds like it's for someone else. If you like the reading, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, feel free to check out my other readings, check out my playlists, and see if there's anything there for you. So this question today is, what about you shocks and impresses other people? Okay, just want to shuffle a few times because this deck here feels really good to shuffle. And this is actually one of my favorite decks too. I love these cards. Okay, I'm such like a deck snob. Like, I love tarot card decks and oracle decks, and they're so addicting. It's like sometimes I just can't stop buying them. I have like a huge collection. Okay. Alrighty, let's jump right in. So, first card here. Oh, actually there's two cards. Okay, let's set that to the side. We have King of Cups and the Emperor reversed. Well, they were reversed. So how do I want to do this today? I think I will leave them as they come out. So King of Cups and the Emperor card. So what's coming to mind? I feel like what impresses you or what impresses other people about you, or what like shocks other people, is the fact that you're how do you say, like, you have depth, you have different layers. And sometimes, like, how do I explain this? Like, your personality is, it can be for you, it cannot be for you. Take what resonates, remember? So what I'm getting so far is that I feel like you don't show who you truly are until someone gets to know you. And when they really get to know you, they're really surprised. It's like you may be very, very loving and sweet, but maybe you don't show that. Like, maybe you're hard on like the exterior, or it could be opposite. Maybe you're really, really sweet, but then when they get to know you, they find out that you're actually very strong and assertive. Something like that. Or maybe like you just have so much power within, but you don't overwhelm people with your power in the beginning. So like your, what's that word, like I'm hearing like contradiction, but also like, I don't know what it's called, but it's very there's a huge contrast. And it's very interesting to people. Like, when they first meet you, like I said, you can either be very, very pleasant and sweet and you seem innocent, but then when they get to know you, they're like, wow, like this is like a leader, or like a boss babe, or just someone who's very, very strong. So that's what I'm getting with those two cards. Let's see what else. And mind you, I haven't done readings in a really long time, so please forgive me if I stumble or if it doesn't seem like I'm making any sense. Okay, what else wants to come out? Ooh, the Fool. So what shocks or impresses, what about you shocks or impresses other people? You're very playful, you're very fun. So like I said, like maybe you have this exterior that feels very serious, or like you're hardworking, or like you're a leader. Something is very strong, or I don't know, it's just very different because you have like this playful side. You're very happy-go-lucky. I see someone who, like, for example, like, say you're at work, you're very serious at work. Um, you're very serious at work, but when you're by yourself, you're very like silly and goofy. And maybe you like talk to yourself in the mirror or you make yourself laugh. And I feel like when people get a glimpse of this, they're really shocked and they're really impressed. Like, I feel like you could be someone who's very, like, you're very funny or hilarious, but people don't know this until they actually get to meet you. It's almost like you're a special gem, like, you're a hidden treasure. It's like you don't really care if people get to know you or not because you have like this fulfilling life. You have everything that you need, whether you already have like a large family or a huge friend group or whatever. Like, you don't really need other people to like you. But so it's like you're not trying. You don't try to impress people. You don't try to make people laugh. You don't try to be like kind to people or loving or whatever. And so, sorry, I was just thinking, like, I'm talking really fast. Maybe I should slow down. Let me know if I'm talking too fast or if I'm talking too slow. Sometimes if I'm talking too fast, I can try to slow it down, but if I'm talking too slow, sometimes it's hard to speed it up. But anywho, back to you. Okay, so you're very funny or you're very charismatic. Something about you is just so awesome, like, right? But you don't try to impress people. You don't really care if they like you or not, so you don't try too hard. So it's like when they get to know this secret side of you, it's like, whoa, like, where'd this come from? Like, wow, I didn't know you were like this. I didn't know you were like that. Like, how come you don't show people? How come you don't let us in? And it's because, like, I mean, I don't really need to. I don't really care to. Like, if you didn't really want to get to know me, if you didn't take the time to get to know me, then that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, for people who are surface level with you, or they don't really interact with you as much, or they keep their distance, like, they don't realize that you're a gem that they're missing out on. It's fascinating. Okay. Temperance reversed. I feel like people take this as it resonates. If it feels like you, it could be, or it may not be. But I feel like people judge you. Well, obviously, they judge you the wrong way because, I mean, they don't know the full story. But with the temperance reverse, I feel like I'm getting like unbalanced. Like, something is unbalanced. Like, maybe they think you're too much of something and not enough of, like, for example, maybe you're too on the outside. Maybe they feel like you're too, I keep hearing the word serious. I'm going to use the word serious. Maybe you're not serious, but that's the word that I'm getting. So maybe they think you're too much of this, but that's because they don't see your, like, your silly side, your playful side, your loving side, your caring side. Or maybe they don't take you seriously because maybe you're the opposite. Like, you come across as too playful, too silly, and they don't realize that you have that emperor within, so they don't take you seriously. This may resonate for you, like, if you feel like you're like overlooked or something, or underestimated or whatever. But again, like, you don't need to prove yourself to other people. Like, if they choose to underestimate you or overlook you or to not see your power, that's on them. That's their fault. They're missing out on this greatness, this wonderfulness that's on the inside. Ooh, Five of Wands. So this tells me that, okay, so I'm seeing someone who is very like sweet, innocent, or whatever, very nice, kind, and loving. And then when people take advantage of you, you're like this. You're like the Five of Wands. You're like attack, attack, attack. And they're like, where did this come from? And it's just funny. It's because, like, I mean, it's just funny because it's like, if they want to take advantage of you, I'm not saying they have, but this is just what's coming to mind, or maybe just like, metaphorically speaking or whatever. But say if they want to be like rude, take advantage of you, right? And then you let that beast out, just for lack of a better word. You let the beast out, and they're like, whoa, where did this come from? You're actually really intimidating. But it's like, you don't really care because it's like, well, if they deserve this part of you, then it's on them. You know what I mean? Like, if they brought that out on you, I mean, if they brought that out from you, then You know, it's their fault, so you don't really feel guilty. Like, what's an example? Um, I don't know. It could be work related or like in a relationship or whatever. Um, I don't know, like people take advantage of people in different ways. And then, like, basically, this is you standing up for yourself. And they're like, wow, like, I didn't know they had that boundary, or I didn't know they had that power to stand up for themselves. I didn't know they were assertive. And it's like you're a lion. It's like you're that quiet lion. And then they think they can get really, really close. And they know they shouldn't, but then they get really close. And then that's when you're like, gotcha. So, sorry if this is not making any sense, if it's sort of like scattered. I just feel like there's really like excited energy coming through. So it just tells me that there's something very special about you, something very significant, something very important, but it's something that people don't get to see as often. They don't get to know the side. And I think it's because they don't really try to get to know you. Um, like you may have this shield up, this protective barrier or whatever, maybe sort of like blocking other people somehow. But you know what? You're just being you. And if they are intimidated, or they're afraid to get to know you, or if they're standoffish, or if they're like, not standoffish, but like if they just don't want to take the time to try to understand you, that's not your problem. It's theirs, because honestly, they're missing out. Okay, what else? Actually, this card is poking out. Let's see what this has to say. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you don't hold grudges. Like you don't, especially because it's under this Fool card or whatever. You let go of things. Like just how I said, like if you, like say someone upsets you, they took advantage of you, they undervalued you or whatever, and you showed them like your power. Um, I don't have a better way of explaining it. You have like this inner strength that you let out when you need to. Um, but when you do get upset, it may be scary or intimidating or shocking for others, but you let go of it. You don't hold on to it. And so it's very impressive. It's because it's like, how do I explain this? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You easily let go of things. You don't let things bother you. And it's very impressive to people, because it's like, I'm getting like a parent child dynamic. Like, I'm just seeing like a child getting like snapped at because they irritated their parent or whatever. But of course, their parent loves them. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm just going to keep going. But it's like their parent loves them. So they're like, whoa, okay, okay, I'm sorry. Wow. But it's like there's still that love there. So it's like the child learns. Like the child in the story is the other person, and the parent is like you somehow. I don't know if that's making any sense. Take it as it resonates. Take it to mean whatever it means for you. Okay, last card here. Queen of Wands reversed. For the Queen of Wands, this is a card of confidence. When it's reversed, it just makes me feel like you're someone who, like I said, like you can be very soft on the outside, but they don't know that you have this confidence on the inside. They don't know your true power. They don't know, but it's only because they're not allowing themselves to get to know you. Like they're too wrapped up in their insecurities and their fears and their judgments and things like that. So again, it's not their fault. It's not like you need to change anything. Like you keeping you, you keeping you and your powerful self, right? I mean, what am I saying? Sorry, I just have too much energy right now. Um, so, okay, what else can I get? What other information can I pull from these cards? Okay. So, what about you shocks and impresses other people? By the way, if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for appreciating this reading. If it resonates, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below which parts resonate with you. Yeah. Okay, give me a second to really feel additional information here, additional insights. Okay, so with the Fool card, I feel like you're a very happy-go-lucky person. You feel good. Your energy is high, it's high vibrational, you vibrate at like a high frequency. For the people who know you and they see you, they recognize you, they, how do I say, like, they're really lucky, and they know that they know that they're lucky. Like your friend group, like if you have a friend group, it's a very close knit group of friends. Like they really appreciate you. I'm also feeling like they feel protective over you. You may be someone who, like, your friends protect you because, like, you do have like this gentleness about you, this innocence. They protect you. But those are the friends who protect you because they may not realize that you have this, that you can protect yourself already. Like you know you can protect yourself or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to pull more insight here. Let me know if this is resonating at all. Again, I really like this Five of Wands card because it confirms what I'm saying here. Like, even though you may have like this innocent side about you, this gentleness, you really know how to protect yourself when you need to. And when you do protect yourself, you allow yourself to do it. You allow yourself to set your boundaries, and you allow yourself to protect yourself without any guilt. Like, what's an example? It's hard for me to come up with examples. Like, just if you assert yourself, you don't feel guilty about it. A lot of people I know, like, especially like women, well, maybe not everyone, of course, but women tend to sort of shrink themselves, or like we feel bad for standing up for ourselves sometimes. Or like if we say something mean, what we feel is mean to someone, and we're like, oh man, why did I say that? But really, like, the person deserved it. You get where I'm going with this? But for you, it's like you don't care. You know the person deserved it because you were kind and gentle this entire time. You were fair. But if they chose to take advantage of you, you set that boundary, you enforced it, and you don't have to feel guilty or ashamed for how you responded. Like you're just able to protect yourself, and that feels so good. Like I feel proud of you for having this. Also, this Four of Pentacles, like being able to let go and release things that no longer serve you. Like you get upset and you're like, okay, whatever, I'm moving on from that. I said what I needed to say, and I feel like they received the message, they got it, and now I can move on. With the Queen of Wands reverse, I feel like you don't need to like you don't need to prove yourself, but you don't need to like overexert yourself, is what I'm hearing. You don't need to do too much. Okay, what else? So again, what about you shocks and impresses other people is the fact that there's like two sides to you. It's like black and white. It's like on the outside, maybe, like I said, you're very sweet and you're soft and you're gentle, but on the inside, there's this lion, there's this beast, there's this protective warrior. Or like the reverse, the opposite. You could be someone who's very like stern on the outside, very stoic, very like on your exterior is very strong, but on the inside you're this playful child. It's like the CEO, the CEO who's very like strict at work, but then outside of work, like if your employees or whatever, or coworkers, colleagues see you outside of work, you're very playful and joyful and you're very funny. You tell jokes that you would never tell at work and they're like hilarious. So this shocks and impresses other people because they're like, whoa, I didn't know you had that in you. Whoa, I didn't see that coming. Wow. And it's like, oh my God, like I have to know more. Let's be friends. I want to get to know you on a deeper level. I want to know like what else you're hiding. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting and it's very impressive. So thank you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for allowing me to pick up and read your energy because it was fun. It was very fun. So thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again next time. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye.